Hello everybody, Vilisink back again with the Raid Shadow Legends, and in this video I would like to show you how I got past the Nut Clan boss. Wrong tab, I'm sorry, we need to go to Doom Tower because this is about Bommal Dreadhorn and the team I used first time to get past him. I'll show you all the gear and all the stats after, but the idea is I know the ARB buffs and so does Ritter Drath, but it still kind of works. There's enough healing and revives to only have one damage dealer. So 3 healers means I can heal my 1 damage dealer. I can give him enough support that it kind of works. We'll just jump straight into it. It's effectively, when you get to the boss, it's a manual fight. And let's jump into it. If you only have to get past him once, if you're stuck, if you don't have Burangiri, it can definitely, it can definitely suck. So we'll just we'll just manual. Stagnite, we'll slap them. We'll get that the same. The only damage is from Brachis, and yeah, we can just A1. The longest part may actually be getting through the waves. When we get to the boss, we'll show you exactly what we're working with. There is enough heals and enough revive. If somebody dies, you can bring people back up. Syl is great for this actually because she has a passive heal. And get a War Chief, we're just going to slap you next. We'll get past you. I could really auto this, but I want to make sure all of my cooldowns are basically there, so that's why I'm manualing, in case you were wondering. So let's just A1 again when we get to the boss. Let's see how we get on. One thing I will say, Stagnite has Evil Eye. Evil Eye will lower turn meter on the A1 also, but it does not always proc, and I'm using him because I normally use him in Fire Knight, so I don't believe it makes a lot of sense for me to spend the money to change his masteries, then change them back after this cycle of the Doom Tower, to just basically go when the cycle is back again, when we have Bommal again, to go ahead and change that masteries back. So we're just going to pick these guys off one by one. So Thea 2 Angel, we're going to slap you. You guys can hit me all you want, that's fine. And we're just going to slap this dude here. Just going to keep hitting people. Brachis, do some damage. This Vargal champion, he was laughed at to start with as far as being a fusion, but he's actually not too bad. He is not too bad. And we're just going to get past this as soon as we can. So I was quite happy when I did this team. The idea was to have 1 damage dealer. I did debate Doom Priest, and for that I would have used the AI presets to turn off her A2 so we don't get increased attack, just because it's an extra buff that we really don't need. And you'll get to see how much resistance having these champions. I never built them for these boss. I just put them in to see if it kind of worked. So here we go. Syl, passive heal. We get decreased speed. Decreased speed to slow down his turn meter is very good. Richard Drath, she will veil. But we have a bit of damage reduction from that. Mitigates a bit of damage. Arbiter is obviously, she'll heal everybody. We will only use, I think, our A3 when we really need to heal, because again it's extra buffs. Brachis is damage. Stagnite decreased defense is A1, decreased speed as well. He does have Evil Eye, but like I said, I'm not going to change it now. So we're going to try put up a weaken on this champion. After that, we're going to decrease defense. What do we do here? So we'll just take the double hit, that's fine. There is bombs on us. That's what makes, what do we have here? Heals all allies. So let's just A1 to begin with. Because we can revive, that should be okay. So we'll slap him with this. The buffs are going up, but we should be pretty much fine because we have the healing. Potentially RNG, if you get a very bad run, do not be discouraged. You know, if it takes you 2 turns to get past it, I did not proc Evil Eye there, you'll see. So we never summoned an extra bomb. We also can't damage the bombs that much. Well, we can damage them. No, actually we can't 0 damage. So we can't stop their turn meter. We do not want to reduce turn meter. It gives us extra bombs. Extra bombs is a bad thing. In later stages you will kill yourself with it. We will just now we'll do some AoE damage. No, okay. Arbiter, yep. Okay, so that was right enough. I am going to buff up now just to mitigate some of this bomb damage. And we're going to do a 6 hitter on this dude here. So the decreased speed we've been using has been extremely effective. Slowing him down. I'm not trying to reduce turn meter. I want to slow him down a little bit. He's going to take a turn. We can't stop it. It doesn't really work. But luckily the revivers in this team are tanky enough that one of them, if things go wrong, will remain alive so that I can revive my other teammates. So I will not use the heal from Arbiter on her A3 yet. I will need to use it at some point, that's kind of a given. So let's see, do I proc decrease turn meter? I do not. We have Arbiter, so we're going to revive people in a second. This is what I mean by bad RNG. We're going to revive people and we are then going to just use that heal as we have to. We are going to then just A2, do some more damage with Brachus. When Syl takes a turn, we're going to get a heal, which is nice. I have a revive from Rector if I need it, and Syl, we just got a 10% heal from her passive. So again, we'll do more damage. And decrease defense again, because yes, it gives him a bomb, but I have a team of support kind of based around him, and if we can decrease his defense, we can potentially just do more damage via each hit we're getting done. So there, I will choose to heal people. Yes, he will do a cleanse, but his turn meter is quite low. I should have maybe A1 there, that's okay. Again, we'll do more damage with Brachus. He's only here for a damage dealer. Feel free to take in any other damage dealer. I feel the only thing that you can replace in this team is Brachus. If you have a Bess or any other damage dealer, hell, maybe a Spirit one would work quite well. Being strong affinity, just to do damage, that's all he's here for. Stagnite, from decreased speed on the A1, is only here to decrease defense. We get bombs, but that's just a small price to pay in getting past this. And this comp has not failed me yet. Yes, it's normal, it's floor 50, but this boss is just way too powerful. Just way too powerful for a lot of the player base. So if we don't have Burangiri, we're going to have to come up with something that is accessible to other people. I want to try decrease speed again. I'm not going to decrease defense for all the extra bombs. And so far, as you can see, we've actually been doing okay. We have not really struggled that much. I never built these champions to specifically fight this boss or this dungeon. I just took them in and wanted to see if it would work. Bombs are building up, that's fine. The boss should potentially be dead long before. We're getting a heal from Sil. We have Arbiter. Look at that RNG. We managed to heal people. Again, it may fail the first time, but it potentially won't fail the second time. And we will slap the boss. And then after that, will Sil finish him off? No, she won't, because she has no damage whatsoever. Scylla the Drakes, bring it home. And there you have it. So we have a team 6 turns extra, 75 instead of 69. Yes, there was some buffs, but Rector is very good. That the Veil is a buff, but it mitigates damage. Brachus is there just to do damage. Stagnite, I used the decreased defense. It gave me a bomb, but that was fine. His A1 is really good. Evil Eye, he has for Fire Knight, didn't proc too much as you've seen, and he still does pretty good smacks. And 2 revivers. Sil is great purely because she has a passive heal. So I would like to then, I'll just show you the champions. I would like to show you so as you can imagine, Arbiter is pretty fast. She isn't the fastest Arbiter ever. I've been waiting for upgrades regarding speed gear for quite some time now. So she's purely there to revive and heal if need be. Let's tap on this, and I didn't give her any damage masteries at all. That is what she has there. So while we are there, we go to Scylla the Drakes. She has no masteries. And this is her stats there, her full stats. Respectively fast. She does have some crit. Has accuracy, 54k HP. We also took in the damage dealer of this composition. Again, you can use somebody different if you choose to. I believe Brachus is closer to the top. This Brachus could have legitimately been anybody. You could have taken in any damage champion. All you're looking to do is do damage with him to lower that HP bar. That's it. That was what I chose with Brachus, and this is what I have for him. I use him occasionally in Clan Boss. And who else did we have? We had Rector Drath. So Rector Drath and Stagnite. Stagnite is accessible. A lot of these champions I feel are quite accessible. Go to the Masteries first because we're on that tab. This is what I had here. And his full, he was recently rebuilt. He had a Clan Boss build for a long time. I changed it up to make him a bit faster. His defense went from like 4k 2.5, but it did put on some damage and a 3-1 extra accuracy. Again, dungeons, potentially arena. And we have Rector Drath, who isn't built fantastic. Level 12 gear, but missing certain pieces. But again, normal, floor 50. Did the job. I haven't focused resistance, haven't focused accuracy. Just purely because she had a veil, she has no masteries, which mitigated damage. And that's pretty much the team I used. I have some more ideas. I think shout out to Mighty L23. He's a badass player in Raid Shadow Legends. He suggested Vrask in Relentless, which I think is potentially good. Doom Priest is really good as well if you turn off the A2. You do not want to increase attack. Just take, if you need to have buffs, only really use them when you have to. And yeah, guys, that's it. The team has not failed. As you've seen, it came close. But if it fails the first time, it'll work the second time. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the player base that don't have Burangiri will kind of struggle, because this boss has very, very strong stats. He's kind of difficult. I don't believe there's a single team that you can really auto with unless you have niche champions, or if you maybe just understand it a little bit better than other people do. But guys, that is the team I used. I wanted to show you guys. Please use it, adapt to your account, and I hope most of all it helps you just get past 50. You only have to do it once, and I pretty much will be trying this team the next time I see Bommal as well, which I believe is floor 90. So thank you all for watching. Shout out to Mighty L23. I love each and every one of you. Stay safe, keep raiding, and I will see you in the next upload.